student leadership coordinator here at the University of Arkansas Housing Office. So what that means is I advise all of our student leadership programs. So that's Lead Hogs, our soon-to-be Hall Council, National Residency Hall Honorary, or NRHH, and then we're also bringing Residency Hall Association, so RHA. That is all up and coming this upcoming fall.
Hey guys, welcome to our UARKHome Live Session 3. Like we said, we're here with Serena, and we're talking about student leadership and programming here today. And behind the camera, I'm Lucille, and I'm the marketing intern for housing. So comment down below any questions that you guys have for us, because we have an expert here on student leadership to help you guys out. So if any questions that you want answered live pop up, go ahead and drop them down below. And also comment where you're from, and if you know anything about Lead Hogs, comment that too as well. We'll get into talking about Lead Hogs as well here today. So yeah, go ahead, Serena.
Alrighty, so Lead Hogs is our main program we do here at the University of Arkansas Housing Office. It is a really good it's a program that we created for students who are looking to get involved within their community, especially in their halls, while also building on career readiness skills and different personal skills. So we focus a lot on career ready skills, but they're very transferable skills. A lot of that, so we do focus on career and self-development, leadership, professionalism, technology, teamwork, critical thinking, communication, and perspective awareness. Sorry, I had to look at my notes. And so we'll focus on those topics throughout the whole year. And so Lead Hogs really starts in your halls. So on Mondays from 6 to 7, you'll be meeting with your hall director. They'll reach out to you closer to kind of welcoming you to the hall and kind of where those meetings will be held and things like that. But each meeting is held in their hall, run by your hall director, and it's a great way for you to kind of get to know other students, not necessarily in your hall, in your floor. It's, Pomfret and Adohi have over 700 students, so this is a great way for students who may live on opposite ends of the hall to meet each other. And it's a great way for you to build those leadership skills. We are introducing Hall Council this year. We've had it in the past, but we're bringing it back, and we're kind of integrating it with Lead Hogs. And so that's a way for you to kind of have a voice in your community. It's a great way for you to kind of, if there's any like hall improvements you want to see, or anything within like housing that you want to see, maybe possibly changes that may need to be made. We might use students living in our halls to have some say in that, and to bring it up to, to me or to the higher ups. It's a great way for you to easy way for you to get involved. Lead Hogs is once a week for an hour, and if you have to miss a meeting, no big deal. It's kind of what you make it, and it's our other organizations that we have is National Residency Hall Honorary. This is all student run. So Lead Hogs is kind of run by me, or a hall director. National Residency Hall Honorary is all student run, and we have a lot of students that stay in it even after they're done living on campus. So it's a national organization that focuses on community service and recognition. So we do a lot of fun community service projects in and around Fayetteville. I know we've made dog toys for the animal shelter. We do church cleanups. We help with like the food bank and all those things. And so there's a variety of different things that you can do, and it's really, if you like community, I love community service, so I love getting involved in that kind of thing. So if you have like a passion for that and you see something that you want to do, maybe get involved in, it's a great space for you to do so. Another low commitment, we meet bi-weekly for an hour, typically on Thursdays. However, that is subject to change depending on what is the availability of the majority of the members. And so it's a great way to get involved. Once you start coming to meetings and stuff, we'll let you know like what it takes to become an inducted member. It's really just 5 service hours and your involvement in some of the meetings and things like that. But it's, again, another low impact, and if you're in like sorority or fraternity life and you need those community service hours, it's a good way to get those, and easy commitment. We try to do 1 service hour per meeting, and so bi-weekly that you'll earn a service hour, and so that's a great way to meet those requirements.
Awesome.
Alrighty. Is there any questions yet?
We don't have any questions yet.
That is fine.
But so also, did you want to talk a little bit about care packages and micro fridges?
So care packages we're no longer doing this year. It was just a big commitment. But micro fridges is something that we are still doing.
Okay.
And so micro fridges, if you go onto our move-in website, you'll be able to sign up for those there. I believe it's $209 to rent for the year, and that includes a freezer, a microwave, and a fridge. And I believe we just re-upped our contract with them, so we're trying to get the newest things for you guys. I do think they have USB plugins and stuff, so it's a great way for you to rent those micro fridges, and you can split it with a roommate too.
Yeah, that's what my roommate and I did freshman year. And the micro fridge, guys, it's the way to go because it's all connected and you don't have to think about buying a microwave, buying a fridge. You just get it from your lobby, wheel it up, and it's perfect. I would definitely recommend that.
Yeah, we'll have them. I believe actually we'll have them in your rooms waiting for you before move-in.
Nice.
And during move-out, you'll just leave them and we'll take them. Yeah. So if you're coming from across the state or out of state, you don't have to lug a mini fridge with you, or you don't really need a mini fridge after the year. So it's a great way to not waste and reuse. Get something that is reused.
Right.
But yeah, they're really nice and they're decent size. They hold quite a bit. But if you go to the Microfridge website, they'll give more information there. And we use that as a fundraiser for NRHH, National Residency Hall Honorary. And we use that to kind of help fund our service events and things of that nature.
Awesome. And then also, if you wanted to talk a little bit about A Week as well.
Yeah. So Lead Hogs. So those of you who have signed up early enough, it was before January 16th, I believe, you guys were able to have the option to move in early. So you guys will be moving in, I believe, on the 6th, and then helping with move-in that Thursday and Friday, the 7th and 8th. And so that's a great way to meet others in your hall and kind of get involved and kind of get to know your hall directors and your RAs and your SRAs and all that. It's going to be fun. We're going to try to make it really fun for you guys. And then A Week, there's a lot of different activities going on. I know housing is doing a bunch of different activities throughout the week as well, so that you guys can start being involved with housing. Lead Hogs isn't really doing anything this year. I just started this position back in January, so I'm still learning a lot. And so we're trying to kind of just juggle a lot of things. But I will be sending out stuff throughout that week to keep y'all involved with what's happening on campus and things like that, and if anything pops up for Lead Hogs and things like that. I didn't say this earlier, but if you are interested in being a Lead Hog, if you haven't signed up yet, you can go either to our Instagram page, Lead Hogs, UARK Lead Hogs, one of those things, and you can sign up there, or you can go to our Hog Sync. If you go into Hog Sync and just search Lead Hogs, our application's there. It's nothing strenuous. It's just a way for us to get your information, and I'll start emailing you always information about the week with information about the year and stuff. It's a good way. I mean, I'm gonna try be really conscious about it and making sure that y'all are up to date with what's happening on campus and things like that, and what's happening within the halls and housing. But yeah, if you are interested in becoming a Lead Hog, please reach out if you have any questions. I believe, I don't know what my email is, but we have our email. Okay, so our website is leadhogs.uark.edu, and I believe our email is just leadhogs.uark.edu as well. And we check that periodically, so if you have any questions or if anything comes up, please reach out. If you have any questions about Lead Hogs or what it is, our website is a great resource for that as well, and I'll also list your advisors there as well.
Okay, awesome. And we have a couple questions coming in.
Woo!
Yes, thanks for these great questions, guys. Does it cost to sign up for Lead Hogs?
Nope, there's no cost associated, and really it's not. There's no cost at all. It's really just kind of included in you as being a resident on our campus. So it is pretty much geared towards students living on campus. So we do have some apartments that that are managed by the university. And we'll build relationships in those apartments as well. But really, if you're living on campus, it's a free, fun way to get involved, and it's an easy 1 hour time commitment each Monday.
Awesome. And then we have 2 other questions about UARKHome Hall and recommending an ice maker. For these questions, I'm going to refer y'all to housing at uark.edu because those will definitely be answered there as well. And then we have one more question. Are they still offering parking spots? So I believe the application is still open, but parking has not been sent out yet. That should be coming through any day now, but also emailing housing@uark.edu or contacting the parking email as well for those questions. Thanks, guys, for those awesome questions. So yeah, let's see what else.
So one thing that I wanted to mention is getting involved early. It's one thing I recommend to all my students. So even if it's not Lead Hogs or National Residency Hall Honorary or Hall Council or anything that has to do with housing, I recommend getting involved early as soon as you can. I got involved early when I was a freshman, and it really helped me get out of my dorm, get out of my rut, and any rut I was in. It allowed me to kind of feel at home on my campus. Honestly, getting involved is why I'm in student affairs now. I started working for my campus, and it ignited my passion for student affairs, and so it's why I'm in this position now. I love working with student leaders, and there's a lot to say about how, like, your experience as a student leader on campus. And so again, Lead Hogs, NRHH, Hall Council, all those things are a great way to be involved. But if you find other passions, I know there's a ton of different RSOs on campus that, very niche ones too, that you can get involved in, and they'll be happy to have you.
Awesome. And we have one more question. Do you know how long these events will last throughout the days? I think they're referring to probably a week.
I think there's gonna be a schedule that comes out with the different events and stuff, and you don't have to go. I don't believe you have to go to all of them. It's kind of choose what you make it. So if you want to go some and not all of them, that is totally fine. It just should go a way for you to get involved, to kind of get to know the campus during that in-between time before classes start.
Awesome. All right, guys, send in any more questions you have. We have a couple more minutes left for our live, but we'd love to take any more questions that you guys have. And then maybe we can talk about, let's see. The recognition initiative.
Yeah, so NRHH, National Residency Hall Honorary, it's a lot of acronyms here. We do a lot of recognition, so it's really fun. It's called OTMs of the month, and so each month we have a committee that votes on different recognition initiatives throughout the semester, throughout that month. So I know there's like RA of the month, staff member of the month, hall director of the month, program. There's like a spotlight. There's a bunch of different ones, that's why I can't name them all. But it's a good and fun way to kind of recognize fun things going on. I know Reed Hall is known for their recognition events. They really turn out those OTMs. And so if there's anything happening like in your halls, or say you have a hall RA that made a really big impact on you that month, it's a good way for you to recognize them. We look through those submissions, and I'll send more information out closer to you once the semester starts. It's a good way for you to recognize those who have impacted you or anything fun. So if there's like a fun program that happened in your hall that month and it was a great turnout, or you made a lot of new friends or things like that, you can recognize them and they get a little certificate, and it's just a fun way. And then we actually submit nationally. And so yeah.
Awesome. And then we have a question. Do Pomfret students have access to a bike storage option? Yes, there are bike racks outside of Pomfret, but I would also recommend emailing housing.uark.edu for that question as well. So yeah, send in any last minute questions before we wrap up here. And yeah, is there anything else you wanted to add before we close out, Serena?
Sorry.
No, you're totally fine.
No, I'm just really excited to kind of get to know our student leaders on campus.
Yes.
This is my first semester, first start of the school year, so I'm really excited to get to know everybody. And yeah, if you are interested in any of our student leadership organizations, you can always email me. My email is senastas@uark.edu, and I'm really happy to assist you.
Yeah, she's your go-to girl. And you're totally fine. And we're so excited to welcome UARK class of 29 here in about 2 weeks. We'll see you guys soon. So yeah, have a good rest of your day. Thank you for joining our live.
Bye,
we'll
y'all.
see you next week. Bye.